Hello and good morning, my crafty creatures. It is Friday. Oh, so I turned off the pupper cam because the dogs weren't hanging out and being cute. The second I say something, they're all about it. And I gotta say, 49 months. Wow. Thank you. I feel special. Oh, so today we're gonna pick out everything. We're gonna get all kinds of little colors done. I have one decent sized color left that I'm working on. It's 3842. It's this, but we're picking out everything except the last big color, which is black, which I've been avoiding, just cause. But oh, funny enough, even though it's my weekend of work, I will be hopefully having a stream on Monday, because this weekend, at least this weekend, I only have to do my 3 to 11 shift, which is fantastic. So I'm kind of excited for that. Kind of excited that I don't have to do a 12-hour shift. Yeah, I took my meds right when I got up. Well, I took one med when I got up and another few meds when I got out of bed. So yesterday, while I didn't stream because a good friend called, and I highly encourage people, do not make me the center of your universe, because, and I even tell husband creature this, I'm not the center of anybody's universe, and that's okay. Family first, and well, at least with husband creature, I am family, but don't. I'm not the center of the universe. I've never pretended to be the center of the universe. And if you have something else going on, you best be doing it, because I'm just sitting and stabbing stuff. I am also going to get frustrated with this little knot I managed to create without even making the first stitch. Today my arms are not working. So it's okay. If your arms aren't working, it's okay. You just gotta find the right thing to prop it up a little bit. Okay, I can do this. But I did stitch a little bit yesterday. That's why, 2 minutes before stream started, the numbers updated. I'm hoping to hit 13% today, because that would be phenomenal. I'm gonna fight with that little knot until it's all worked out. Maybe I can pick it out. Yay, I could pick it out. So today I get to be on a med cart, so that's always gonna be fun. But I don't have to do everybody else's work. I probably could. Let's be fair. I could probably manage to do my med carts and the paperwork for everybody. But if I don't have to, I'm not gonna. I need to start taking that into consideration a little bit more. Because just because. I got another job rejection, so that's always fun. I need to sit down and pick out like a little project to work on that's to put in my portfolio. That's where I stick. Like if I'm not using the skill, I don't tend to keep it going. But I need to. And of course, I'm talking about all of this while getting ready to go into my Redonkadonk season, where 1 week. So this is how August is gonna run. August, I'm gonna be MIA for 2 weeks. It happens every August. It's coming up. It's gonna start the 17th and end the 31st. So the week of the 17th, I'm doing double time. I'm working and I'm working. I'm working and I am going to be I'm lifeguarding and I'm going to be working. And then the week after that, I have off from my main job, and I will have that off, but I'll also be lifeguarding almost full time. So, and then I took, because I work my weekends. Like, if I have to work my weekends, I work my weekends. But I took the 31st off, so that after all of it, like the 31st is a Monday, and I took it off. So just to have like a little extra bit of a break. I'm so excited. I'm getting the colors all done. I'm filling it in. So last night I'm up here. I'm just sitting and crafting. Like I tossed. Oh, so I'm working on an ear cuff. It's an angel wing ear cuff. I'm thinking I want to find like a Ren fair or a witchy fair for next year. But I'm working on ear cuffs. They're very, very pretty. Right, and I have a redonkulous amount of white, so I started with angel wings. I'm going to actually use some of my acrylic paint pens, and I'm gonna tip the wings in a rainbow. But I've been working on this, and I was fussing around with the pattern, and I just hear this ginormous fart, and I look over and I see Cesar, and he's just letting it rip, like A+, chef's kiss fart. And it wasn't even stinky, which kind of made it better. But I look over at him, and he just kind of thumps his tail on the ground, and I just laugh, and I go, "You're a doof." And I was very, for what it was, I was very appreciative it didn't stink. Oh, ads! Well, you don't have ads. The beauty of being a subscriber. Okay, 4 up there. I mean, this color kind of jumps around where I'm hanging out, but... And yesterday I got all the colors that only had like one stitch. So the little colors that remain have more than one stitch. Some of them not more than one stitch, but not much more. But I got most of the little ones done yesterday. I'll be so pumped when it's just one color left. We might even encounter that today. Because that'll mean what we might have a page finish next week. Like, it is within the realm of possibility to have a page finish on this one at least. Okay, make sure my camera's still working. It's been one of those. Mhm. This is an area I foobarred a little bit. Not much, but I foobarred it a little bit. So. I like filling in like just the little dots. It finally it closes up. It closes up the spots. Like when I drift over. I mean, until I final finish wash it, you can see some of the lines and whatnot. But overall, I do a really good job of doing page by page without huge transition lines. I mean, I know what I'm looking for, so I can see them. But most people doesn't even cross their minds. Hmm? The area I'm working in right now is very much like the confetti scatter zone. It does have a little bit more block color in other areas, but just not this one. This here. I'm hoping I don't have to go and find another bobbin because I'm on the last length of the bobbin that I'm currently on. And I just would like to finish the color without having to dive into the. As soon as stream ends, I'll dive into the pit of string. But I'd rather not go adventuring in the pit of string today. So I'm gonna thread chicken a little bit, not a lot, but there are gonna be some areas where I'm gonna thread chicken. I'm sorry. I like Moana. But I'm actually kind of surprised I still like The Lion King. That was my little sister's um, movie we had to play on repeat. When I was that age, I unfortunately was in a situation where we couldn't, where I couldn't. So I never had the opportunity to, hey, let's watch it again. Hey, let's watch it again. I never had that opportunity. So, hello, Jules. You and just to be clear, you best not be sacrificing any kiddo pool time to be here. I'm gonna be abundantly clear. We best not be sacrificing munchkin time. It's still not muggy here, so I have shut down both air conditioners. I see, and I never had that opportunity. Um, yeah. And I know I'm gonna get some feedback. I really never liked Thomas the Tank Engine. I really didn't. Um, I liked David the Gnome. I liked the Littles. Which part about me not liking Thomas the Tank Engine, or you best not be giving up kiddo time to be sitting here watching my butt stab things? I've been judged for less. I'm just putting it out there. I have been judged for less. Let's see if I can figure this out. This is one of my boo-boo areas. There's that. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to figure this out for life. I expected at least a, oh my goodness. But yeah, today I'm sincerely, I'm hoping to get all the little colors done. So next time we have Divine out, we'll get a page. I might even sacrifice Monday to get a page finish. I might sacrifice Monday on Captain Penis to get a page finish on Divine Instinct. Ah. Okay. I was just making sure. I was just making sure, Jules, because I never ever want anyone to sacrifice their personal time to sit and watch me stab things. Trust me, there'll be years. Even on this same project, we got years to go, friends. Even if I had the opportunity to suddenly just work on this every single day for like 8 hours a day, it would still take years. Like, these things are fucking huge. And I don't think I could do it for 8 hours a day. I do like my... When I sit and focus, bare minimum of 2. Like, if I start and sit and... Whoo! English today. Français. Espanol. Oh, okay. So, when I sit down to cross stitch, when I sit down to do anything, I try to be like, okay, we're gonna do this for this amount of time. I try to, not panini. What is the time where you, okay, do this for 20 minutes, do this for 10? What is that? That's what I do to keep myself motivated. Yeah, we got Thomas. I was 7 or 8 when Thomas the Tank Engine really became popular over here. Again, and I'm sure, because I know David the Gnome from Nick Jr. David the Gnome was a Swedish or Norwegian cartoon, and I loved it. I have looked for it for ages, and I can't get it in the United States. And I loved it. That was like my like, it's right up there with Gargoyles. David the Gnome and Gargoyles were my 2 favorites, and I need to add to my wish list because they came out with really they're like the McFarlane Dragon version of the Gargoyles, like the McFarlane Dragons, the figurines. They came out with a version of those for all of the Gargoyles, and Mommy want. So that's going to be on my new list of things that I want. And I know my. So when I put things that I want, but they don't really have a purpose on my list, my in-laws don't get them for me. But they always question when I want like a pallet load of cinder blocks. I'm like, people, you're either going to get me shiny toys that I want, or you're going to get me useful things to help me fix my house. Those there's no in between. Yes, I remember gummy bears, and I remember Care Bears. I like the Care Bear cousins. I'm running into a pattern of I liked the ones that weren't traditional. Like there were signs, folks. There were so many signs. They were bright, flashing neon signs. As I've come to realize as I've grown older, is I always like, it's like when I play role-playing games like World of Warcraft, I really never played a human because I play a human in real life. If I'm going to go into a fantasy world, I'm not gonna play a human. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be another race. I'm gonna be something else. And podcasts are different for me, Jules, because generally podcasts aren't interactive. I am a very interactive person. To the extent that I've lost where I'm going. Okay. I still haven't found where I'm going, but I'm working on it. Well, I mean, this right here, like maybe I am a dragon playing a human in someone else's video game. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. And I'm failing, but I'm kind of getting there. Okay. I had to find a blank spot that lined up with what I was looking for. Yes, okay. That's that was, oh, Cesar's the one that's right here. And then Pixie's butt is at the door. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't looking at the dog butt. That dog butt is Pixie. That dog, whatever part of it, is Cesar. He is he is definitely acting strange. Stranger. And I know I'm gonna need to turn that bark off here pretty soon because my best friend had a tiff with her publishing, and that book, get it while you can because it's gonna disappear soon. True story. I could see him doing that. Hey, he'd be like, hey, not to startle you or anything like that, but you got people. With the windows being open, Pixie can hear the outside better because I've done a very good job of soundproofing my house from the downtown sound, and when I open the windows, it's just a cacophony of everything. Oh, so yesterday after I decided to get off the computer, which was shortly after I hung up on Discord, I went outside to work on. Let's see if I can do this. I went outside to work on outside projects, and essentially I dug a 3-foot trench around the back end of my house, so I could put galvanized roofing into the 3-foot trench, secure it to my house. To essentially, I'm skirting my house. I plan on skirting it better, but what I did yesterday will work for now. To keep rats from crawling into my house, because I've seen them crawling into my house. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get secure the, and then I saw them move the metal roofing. I'm like, those fuckers. So I saw where it went in, so I investigated that area and I found the holes. So I stuck a piece of wood to find where it was going into the house, and I patched up that hole. And I plan on getting some steel wool. I plan on fixing the actual, I do plan on fixing the actual problem. I just need some heavy equipment. So that's down the road. But that's what I did yesterday after I got off stream is I made it so my house was a lot harder. I'm not saying I solved the problem totally, but it is significantly harder to get into my house if you're a rodent now. I'm just trying to figure out, because this area where I'm working is an area where I messed up. So I'm just trying to. Okay, so that's that. That's that. Oh, I'm like, wait a second. So the first thing I was like, no, Cesar's neutered. That was the first thought that came into my mind. I'm like, no, he's neutered, so you can't see those. And I'm like, did I bring my cashews up here? I'm like, I'm looking around for nuts. And then I looked in my camera and I'm like, oh. Oh. Welcome to my thought process, folks. Get in and buckle up. I mean, I don't make any big secret about what I use for tools. I encourage people. If you love to do something and you need accommodations, get the accommodations, motherfucker. I'm about to accommodate this bitch. Pretty much where I'm at in the world. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. Filling in a couple of spots that don't need to be there. I was like, mom's then mom? I might have to go bobbin digging. I don't want to, but I might have to. I don't want to. No, after stream today, I'm probably gonna finish up my one. It's gonna be a pair, but I'm gonna start with one to see how I like it. Ear decoration. I don't know what they're called. Okay. I'm on a card at work tonight, so that's gonna be where I'm at work. But that's okay. that where? Okay, that is where I'm supposed to be. Actually, no, that's not where I want to be. I want to be down here. I'll be filling in a whole bunch of this line right here. Making it disappear. Oh, goodness. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! I did it! Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Naps are good. If you have an opportunity to take a nap, then I think you should. No, that's not what I wanted. No. Yeah. There. Yeah. Woohoo! Filling in the spa. This makes me so happy. This spa. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Downward we go. Depends on the question you ask, how old she acts. Only bad thing about having my windows open is I can also hear everything that's going on in the neighborhood. Ooh, we have an argument going on. I think I'll have enough. I don't think I have to go into the pit of string. And the beauty of living where I live, some of the arguments are truly like just having the Jerry Springer show on. How do I know? Because I was part of a few of those arguments. Because before I knew what was going on in my brain, I would cause a few of those arguments. Yay! Emotional dysregulation for the win. Oh, Pixie has opinions. I mean, we all knew Pixie had opinions, but she's expressing. So excited. Oh, so I've been dealing with a person emailing me And I use air quotes because they're like, hey, are you still accepting orders? And I'm like, yes, how can I help you? And they're like, well, your website looks kind of empty. So at this point, I'm like, okay, so they're going to try to sell me stuff. So I responded to them. Most of my stuff is just made to order because, you know, it is. I don't have the time to put in every single color combination that I have available. I have my finished products where I put the finished product in the finished product bin, but I also have the place where you can just email me to order. And I still have not gotten a response, so I don't know what's going on with that. With that person. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that I hit the right spot. And so I haven't heard a response yet, so I don't know if he's a bot or if he's actually thinking about making an order. But there's a reason I go through my website is even with custom orders are 50% upfront, 50% in my pocket before I ship it out. And I mean, I don't change my prices. If someone wants a baby dragon in certain colors, the baby dragons are still going to be $25, but I'll get like 10 up front and then the remaining 15 when I ship it out, that kind of thing. But my baby dragons are also very popular, so if I make a custom order and they don't want it, I'll just put it on the table and try to sell it. I love how it's filling it in. Almost done the page. The reason I'm doing all the smaller colors before the black is so that I really don't have to focus after I've gotten all the smaller colors in. I can hop on black and just fill in everything that's left over. It's kind of why I'm waiting for the last bit for 939 on Captain Penis, is because if I do all the other colors, everything that remains can just be 939. And I don't have to look at the pattern. I can just go to town. I honestly think that just filled in multiple colors. I do have a couple of spaces where I gotta pay attention. Okay. It's mostly just fill and go down, but a couple of those other little colors I gotta pay attention to. Like this spot right here is all black, but there's like two little open spots in there that are different colors. There's a little bit left in here that are different colors. This is mostly black. So someone cruising the neighborhood with a motorcycle. Going the wrong way from what the sound tells me. But who cares if you're on a motorcycle going down a one-way street? Just so you guys know, the ads will show up at about 1/4 past. Oh, what's going on there? Florida was calling me. I don't need Florida. And after I get done this color, we'll go on to the little colors. And I'll just be going down numerically. Down the list, since I don't have any. There is no favoritism. There's tism, but no favoritism. Guys, you're fine. Oh my goodness. And we have hit officially 13%. I'm so pleased. Makes me happy. And I do think since I don't generally stream Mondays after the weekends I work, I think I'm going to keep Divine on the platform so we can finish out a page for July. Almost done my color. And that is good because I only have one piece of string before I would have to go tackle the pit of string. But I won't have to, and that makes me happy. Two rows of 4. pattern time. We are almost done this color, and then I get to hop over to the box of colors to start. I mean, it's gonna be some rapid fire switchy colors. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, there's so much of this color, because the colors I'm about to work on at most have 25 to 30 stitches. So we're just gonna be whipping out some stitch colors. But we got a color done. Woo! And we hit 13%. So it has already been a very accomplished day. La 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 la. But I do have to go into the pit of string to get a new bobbin, or to get a new skein so I can bobbin it. And if you followed that, you know you play with string a lot. Okay, our next color is gonna be $7.99. Oh my goodness. Oh, there. Let me make sure I got it all before. No. Oh, now going. Up, $7.99. $7.99. Oh, also, so sometimes if you don't have the spoons and you just start, like, it's kind of like exercising, and I hate that it's totally true. I don't like to exercise. I do, but I don't like to. And once I get started, I'm like, I should have been doing this the entire time. Like, I totally understand. But if you are scared to try new things, this is Liquid Death. I love Liquid Death as a brand. They do not pay me to say these nice things, because I don't have any sponsors. Liquid Death. This is the Strawberry Terror. It's not an energy drink. It's it's sparkling water, but it's not seltzer water. It's kind of like ice. It's kind of like the ice brand. It doesn't. I didn't even look to see if it had any carbs. No, it doesn't have. It's just like ice. And it's Strawberry Terror, and I was super scared to get a 6-pack of it, because I hadn't tried it, and I'm particular about my flavors, and I was pleasantly surprised with Strawberry Terror. So if you have any It's sweet. Don't get me wrong. It's sweet, but it has enough of a strawberry flavor that it passes my muster. And I like the fizzy. I like to lick rocks. I could be a bad person. But I mean, I like all kinds of different flavors and stuff. So. Okay, $7.99 is filling in some spots at the tippy top of the ear. Oh, I break. You could just get a vest with pockets and put rocks in it. Or you could go to a place that without any rocks, find rocks and put them in your pockets. Oh. Dragon, I'll have to send you a picture of my rock collection. I should probably say it is actually gemstones and semi-precious stones. Like it's not the rock collection from the mines that I go to they're outside rocks because I get huge, we're talking monstrous pieces of quartz. So mm-hmm. I didn't mean that, but I'll fix it soon enough. Mm-hmm. Two diagonal. Mhm. Yeah. Okay, let's see. This is going to be a game of thread chicken. I don't want to. I had a short piece already prepped, and I do not want to cut another long piece. Just have to wrap most of it back around. I did it! Oh, thread chicken win! Thread chicken win! Whew, whew. If you know, you know. Okay, $7.99 is off the list. Next color up, 813. This is a lot of top of the ear work that we're doing right now. It is, but it's worth it. Like, I had been accidentally glutening myself with something that they have a gluten-free product that has something. Their regular product and their gluten-free product looked ridiculously similar, so I had been accidentally glutening myself. Fortunately, as fortunate as it can be, it was with wheat gluten and not barley gluten. So I was just gassy and cranky and achy, more so than normal. And once I discovered it, I took it out of I took the item out and I gave it to my coworkers because it was a good product. It just, I couldn't eat it. And so I'd been bloated and ucky, and then I stopped eating the gluten and I shrank again. Oh yeah, absolutely. I support your journey. I need to reinsert like my 30-minute little workout thingy that I used to do. It's just getting it into my routine is the hard part. It's not actually. So I'm going to go reverse this time. No, that's not. And part of it with me is I already walk 10 miles a day. I do a lot of walking. Like I am not an inactive person. And between work walking and walking into a room 8 times because I've forgotten why I went into that motherfucking room, I get a lot of walking and steps and stuff like that in and done. I do need to. That's what I'm going to do after. I'm going to work on my lifeguard research. Because I do need to do that. Got that done. Now we go up here. Yeah. I eat protein because it doesn't try to kill me. Like we have I think Walmart is the place that carries the largest variety. It's called Magic Spoon. It's gluten-free and it's high in protein, and I thoroughly enjoy it. So, and it kind of tricks you into thinking things are sweet, which I don't care if I'm being tricked or not. If it tastes sweet, I'm good. I'm game. Let's do this. Ooh. Well, anything can be made gluten-free if you substitute like, for example, the flour. Just substitute King Arthur's 1-to-1. That King Arthur's 1-to-1 is the best gluten-free transition. There are other brands out there that do gluten-free flour, but King Arthur is by far the best that fits what I do, because there are people who are like, oh, if you take this bit and then you add some xanthan gum and then some potato starch. I'm like, bitch, I want to open the bag, scoop out the amount, and put it in. And King Arthur's the brand that if you want to do that, that's the best. I love carrot cake though. But husband creature, he loves carrot cake, but it has to be without raisins. And I tend to agree, because I'm not a huge fan of raisins in my carrot cake. I love carrot cake with the cream cheese frosting, and yum 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 yum. Yeah, well, there is probably a lot of butter. That is how I make a lot of my cakes moist, is because gluten is a binder. Gluten is a protein that binds things together. It is what makes your bread crust poofy and squishy. It's that rebound. Gluten is that rebound. Because it's bouncy. It's bouncy and it's sticky. That's why you have to scrub pans. You can't just rinse them off. You actually have to scrub pans that you eat. Like in between, like if someone's gluten free, you have to scrub the pan because it's sticky. It's a sticky protein, sticky bouncy protein. So when you have gluten free things, you need something to resemble the sticky bouncy protein, and generally that tends to be butter and or fat, like lard, and that is why I tell people who are like, oh, I want to eat gluten free. It's so much healthier. I'm like, no, prepackaged gluten free food has a higher fat content. And it does. So just be wary of that, or be aware of that. Gluten-free food, if you're like doing like your stir fries, stuff like that, yes, that's inherently healthier because you're eating fresh veggies, fresh vegetables, fresh proteins. If you're going to the frozen section and you're getting gluten-free cake because it's healthier for you, bitch, please, no. And I'm just trying to get this off my chest because I love sweets. I am a sweet tooth. And I was devastated when all of my food was taken away. Oh yeah. But yeah. I try to explain that to people. Just because I'm gluten-free does not mean I'm healthier. I am healthier because I pay attention to what goes into my mouth. Sometimes I don't care what goes down into my gullet. But I do pay a lot of attention when I have the opportunity at home. I make balanced food, balanced meals and stuff like that. So okay, let's see. I got two more stitches of this color. Oops. I'm dropping it like it's hot. I mean, I'm super glad that gluten-free became a trend because it makes me getting pre-prepared food a little bit easier. But at the same time, people are doing it for the wrong reasons, because with foods that contain gluten, you're also getting a lot of vitamins and minerals that people with a gluten-free diet don't generally get. And if you stop eating it totally, you will lose the ability to digest it, and you'll give yourself self-induced celiacs. It won't be true celiac disease, but it will be awful enough that you will it's kind of like becoming a vegetarian. Is your body stops making the enzymes that it takes. Okay, 813 is finito. Next color up is 825. Okay, this is a bit more of a color, so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I tell people the key to dietary zen is balance, moderation. Be mindful of what you're putting in your mouth. Like, I eat a lot of really good food. Is it always really good for me? No, but I am mindful of what I eat. Mm-hmm. Okay. 825 actually might be crazy ass dog. 825 might be the last color for the day, because it's bigger than I first expected. I have a very, like, my breakfast. What did I have for breakfast? I didn't have anything exciting for breakfast. I had I had a gluten-free chocolate chip muffin, and that's it. Because as much as I'd like to have an all-protein diet, I unfortunately cannot. Okay, we'll see how fast this color goes, because it's very zigzaggy. Yum yum. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I also want people to be happy. Like, Dragon, I am super glad that you are hitting your goals, but I don't ever want anyone to feel like, because I have a very restricted diet. I do. I am a big supporter of round as a shape. Big supporter. Doctors don't particularly like it, but doctors can go fuck themselves because they say I am obese. And while I do have pockets of squish, I do absolutely have pockets of squish. I'm never I'm never going to be a supermodel. I'm not going to ever be that thin ever again. I've been that thin due to diabetes, but I'm not going to be that thin. I'm 185 pounds. And though it hurts, I can move some stuff. I have a crying dog and I'm not quite sure why. Yes, healthy and strong. And at least America needs to stop saying healthy and strong equates skinny, because I am very healthy and I am very strong. My muscles don't hold me to, well, my ligaments don't hold me together very well, but I have very strong bones and I have very strong muscles. So why are we doing this? What is going on? My dogs are being crazy. Please hold. They're just being crazy. said, nah, they got this. Nope, my dogs have given themselves the zoomies, so they're gonna wait till I'm done. Nope, that's not where I wanted it to go. Mm-hmm. 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 Lots of jumping around with this color. I do like the meal replacement because my my hiatal hernia makes eating annoying. Okay, get your guesses ready. How many stitches did I do today? I have been hitting my checkbox because I've been swapping colors, but how many stitches did I get done today? It's under 300. It's above 200 and under 300. Because I'm not done yet and I haven't hit final checkboxes, so I'm gonna give that kind of big sway. I haven't hit checkboxes on the color I'm working on, I should say. Guys, you are fine. There's crying in the hallway. No, guys, you're fine. I am gonna finish 825 on the page. So I'll have answers after that. it's the pay attention to me cry, like they know that they're fine, but they want me to know that they are not happy about me not paying attention to them. It's that high-pitched whine. I think parents understand the context in which I'm talking about. It's the cry where you know they're fine. They just want something that they can't have, even if they can't have it at this moment. But they want it anyway, so they're gonna drive you bananas till you crack. No. Oops. Okay, I just got done. 8:25. Since Dragon had more than enough time to answer me. We got 256. So, Jules, you were very close. 256 stitches done today. Oh, well, you didn't guess how many stitches. So, we got to 13.05%. There's only 3 colors left before black is the only color left. I'll probably finish them out before I go play with the dogs today. I want to thank everybody for the gift of their time, as sporadic as I have been. Remember to drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself without harming others, be kind to others without harming yourself, and remember, your time is your greatest gift, so give it out carefully, and I thank you for giving me yours. Woo! Pronouns! I love y'all, and I'll see ya on Monday, where we're gonna get a page finish. Woo!